Hello everyone, we're back for episode 10 of my Farming Simulator 2013 Let's Play with a more realistic mod installed. We are currently partway through the harvesting process. We started last episode, in episode 9, and we're going to continue that this episode. We're working on harvesting the wheat because there's a great demand that's coming up. If you haven't watched the previous episodes, you should probably go back and do that. Some good information you probably would miss otherwise. But hey, it's up to you. But we are going to continue stacking, we're going to continue baling, and we're going to replant all this in barley because we're going to probably just sell all the wheat we've got from this harvest and the last couple of harvests and what we have in the silo. And the great demand will be coming up probably after this harvest is done. And hopefully we make enough money off of that to start investing in some equipment to move down by a field by the biogas plant. And we'll work on doing some silage chopping down there while we work on doing all the wheat farming up here. We're going to do mostly grain farming right here. Not really planning on doing grass baling and stuff quite yet. We'll get into cows eventually, but I feel like that's a lot of people's go-to goal for farming. So our short-term goal right now is going to be biogas plant. Get set up down there. I feel like there's a lot of money available in there, so we'll go test it out and see. Haven't actually done it with more realistic mod installed yet, so we'll see if it's still profitable or if it's just kind of so-so. So, like I mentioned last episode, we're going to cover a little bit of course play because this field's large enough that this tractor's going to have to dump 2 or 3 times. And I feel like it'll be more effective for us to spend our time while it's doing that automatically to be baling and stacking. And we'll get that started. So course play is installed, and by default right click will bring it up. And what we want to do is we want to start our course in the field. So we'll just go ahead and start it right there. Wait for 2 eggs to pop up here. They use the egg models for waypoint markers for that course recording. There's the second egg. I will just take a sharp turn, get on the road. So what this does is it creates a course for the tractor to follow. And actually I think I want to go this way. And when you'll save the course, and then you can load the course and run it, put it in combine mode, which I'll show you. And he'll automatically go dump the combine when that combine is getting full. And then he'll run here when he is full and dump it, and go back and wait in the field and repeat the process until he needs input by us if he gets stuck on something or when the field's done. Then we just stop our driver and go on with our business. In the meantime, we can work on baling and stacking without having to worry about unloading our combine. It's not exactly the same as a hired worker. You don't have to pay them I guess, sort of like a paycheck or anything, so some people see that as a kind of a cheat because you don't have to pay them anything. But they use fuel and you can set up fertilizing courses and stuff too, and they will use fertilizer and everything. They won't just automatically factor that out. So I think what we'll do is the course coming back, just gonna go loop him out here and back in the field. Have him stop right there. So then what we'll do is we'll save this as, what's this field number? 14. What we do is we save it as field 14, not 143, there's not that many on this map. Field 14, I just call it dump. And the sail ones, like you can set courses that'll go send, you can record them to go send it to any other sail points. And then I call those the point, and then whether we're selling wheat or barley or canola or whatever else, and then I just save it in there, so then we come back to it later. This one's going to be field 14 dump, hit enter and save it. Then we're going to put it in this combine mode. There's this other, right here, this combine mode. This is a driving helper load start. We use that one for taking it later. Use this combine mode. There's this one that is for using an overloader, which is pretty neat. We may get into that eventually, but this is the one we want right now. A drive course. Now it says there's no combine in reach right now because the combine hasn't triggered anything yet. After it's been triggered one time, it'll usually go to normal, and his beacons are going to be on because of some settings, but don't really want to fix that. So he'll wait until our combine's full enough, which I don't remember what the default setting is, but have our sheep not even made any wool yet? There we go, didn't miss it that time. No, they haven't even made any wool. I have to buy more of those guys eventually here because they're not being effective. Or just sell them completely. We'll find out. So we're going to get back on to baling. We'll just finish this baling and then have him wait. Yeah, that startup is pretty wild. We're just going to finish baling this one, we'll wait him over at the next field, and then we'll do the stacking of this one while we wait for the combine to get a ways. Because we bale at like triple the speed our combine can go. Apologize if you hear a dog barking in the background. My brother's dog is very obnoxious. She evidently doesn't understand the word no and hasn't learned not to bark, despite having a bark collar. So we'll turn the baler off, just loop out here. That way we're far enough out of the way, we don't cause any problem while we're stacking. So we'll start this guy up. Zoom camera out. Okay, we're full, forgot about that. So we're gonna go sell these bales. I think it'd be kinda neat to like start a stack somewhere and just like save all our bales somewhere on close by here and then sell them all later or something. I don't know. They were about 2,500 a load, so it'll put us back in the black for right now. Yeah, it's not turning sharp enough. Sure takes an awfully long time for that table to tip up. Sell that, and that was more than 2,500. Was I miscalculating earlier? We were negative by 1,500. And maybe I was wrong with this combine and no combine reach. Let's move him closer into the field and see if... No, we don't have a tractor up there right now. Okay, he wasn't quite far enough in the field. And why are you doing this to me? Well, we'll figure that problem out another time. I'm not entirely certain why it's being retarded. Well, we'll just leave him there while we go back to our stacker, which is right here. I haven't tested courseplay a whole lot with more realistic mod. Maybe there's a little bit of a glitch with it. I'm not sure yet. We'll find out though. So, my calculations must have been wrong on each load of bales because we got 4,500 for that one. So, we'll find out after the next load. So, I'm back again. Program got alt tabbed and lost and corrupted another file. So, beginning to piss me off pretty bad. If I had money, I'd probably invest a bunch of money into a good freaking recording software, because that is just completely infuriating. On the other side of things, courseplay not working correctly is also pretty much pissing me off, so maybe I'll have to look online and see if there's a version of courseplay specifically for more realistic, because I'm not sure what's going on here. If anyone knows what's going on, you can let me know in the comments. It'd be pretty beneficial. I don't even know what's going on. That is just pissing me off. Okay. It's like we're doing the whole driving process for dumping by hand now. It's pretty obnoxious, I'm not gonna lie. That might pretty much ruin the whole more realistic mod for me if there's not a compatible version of courseplay, because that just makes things way nicer, in my opinion. So I'll have to do a little research and see if I can find out what's going on. If it doesn't work, we might end this series early just because that's so frustrating, but we'll see. Pretty much enjoyed the more realistic mod till now, so now I gotta get back to the field fast because combine's pretty much full already again. Probably something to do with the more realistic mod being like all the mass and gravity and all the physics stuff that makes more realistic not work correctly, or I mean courseplay not work correctly. Not sure. For now, we just get to do things the old-fashioned way, I guess. Get the beacon off because it's annoying. Combine holds a lot. Not gonna lie. I'm just gonna go dump it now because it's only gonna be able to fit a tiny bit of what it has left, like just under half, so that's why it filled up quite fast again. But like I was mentioning earlier, is we got a great demand coming up for wheat, so I think our stockpile's getting pretty good now. Yeah, we're getting up there. I think we might break the 80,000 mark like I was hoping. This tractor's pretty dang fast, I'm not gonna lie. So, this tractor doesn't really have a problem, so that wasn't it. Wonder if it can hold the stacker at all. Got a little slippage there. Just made me want to get out of the way so we can get back to some baling. Now is where I kind of wish I had a rake to go rake all these windrows together, so it's not a very large process of baling each individual windrow. But that's going to cost us a whole bunch more money again. I think we're just going to skip over a windrow and go clear over here. Make life easier. Sorry about the Facebook notification sound. Forgot to close Facebook, it's open in the background. No, I don't think I'll make you guys sit through my whole baling process. This is just going to literally be me sitting here baling, waiting until the combine's full, unloading the combine, stacking and baling until the combine's ready again, until the field's done. So I'll go ahead and cut it out here, and I'll catch up with you guys a little later.